You're the Man United manager. Stand there with your chest out and take it on the chin. Win, lose or draw when you're taking penalties.
You said that they should get rid of him then. Does that happen if they lose to Burnley?
Oh, they can't lose to Burnley. If they lose to Burnley, he's gone. You've got the international break coming up. I know it's early, but I tell you what, you have got to make a change. They can't lose to Burnley. They can't draw. They have to win. They have to win against Burnley. Otherwise, I think he'll be under serious pressure. I would get rid of him. There's managers out there you could go and get. We've just seen Ole Gunnar Solskjaer get sacked. Don't put your head in your hands, Rob. I'm telling you, I don't think it's the worst shout. He's just gone from Besiktas. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer ain't the worst shout in the world. He can come in. He can be a stopgap manager, interim manager, get players back on side.
How long do you keep chopping, changing, going for stopgaps? Clearly, the long-term future is not having Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in charge of Manchester.
It might not be the long term, but they need to
having gone out of the Conference League against Lausanne. Yeah. That can't be the Man United manager, surely.
No, but we can see these football clubs can be a bit of a mess. I mean, Jose Mourinho's left Fenerbahce.
There's a tweet on screen there saying Jose to come back in, ?
No, you can't bring him back in.
So you think that Solskjaer is a better option
Solskjaer is a better option in terms of what they need just to settle the ship, because they're in a bad spot. They're in a terrible spot right now. And I believe that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, if you got him back in, go back to the formation that they were playing before, you get the players back on side, give them a bit of freedom, and I think they could maybe just calm everything down, because there's so much scrutiny around Manchester United right now. And you sack the manager, you've got to go and find another manager. The season's just started. Who are you going to go and get? There's a new manager now is going to look at it and go, I've just set my team up for the season. I can't leave now. I've just set my new team up.
What, as a Manchester United fan, and we will speak to some in the next hour, would concern you most? Would it be the performance of the players? Would it be what the manager said, or how the manager acted?
All three. I think there's they've got massive problems there. Players are not performing. Manager, he's getting it wrong. Tactics nowhere near good enough. Not getting the best out of them. He's been a disaster ever since he's come in. But I think the way he acted as well. I mean, his interviews. What was that? What's he on about? The players.
What do you think he's on about?
I think in my head, I'm guessing that. Then he's not getting the best out of them, so he's basically saying that they don't want to play for him. That's how it feels to me. That they're making it loud and clear that they don't want to run around for him and don't want to perform, or they're not listening. I mean, what is this? They've got the tactics balled out. Playing Grimsby. It's Man United, for crying out loud. What do you need a tactics balled on the bench for? Go out there and play and win the football match. And then the penalties. I mean, the penalties was a disgrace. What am I seeing? That's one of the worst things I've ever seen from a Man United manager, on any manager. You're playing Grimsby, you're in a penalty shootout, and you're sat in the dugout with your head in your hands. You're the Man United manager. Stand there with your chest out and take it on the chin. Win, lose or draw when you're taking penalties. Why are you sat in the dugout like a little scared cat? I could not believe what I was watching from him. He's out of his depth. And look, I know he's done a good job in Portugal. He's out of his depth, miles out of his depth. They need to get rid of him, and they need to get rid of him quick.
Manchester United's experiment with Ruben Amorim is already under heavy scrutiny. After a humiliating Carabao Cup exit to League Two side Grimsby Town and a poor Premier League start, questions are being asked about whether the Portuguese coach is the right man for Old Trafford. Amorim's 3-4-3 system, which worked well in Portugal, looks rigid and ill-fitted to United's squad. Some players are reportedly frustrated, while fans have voiced anger at the lack of progress, despite a huge summer spend. Financial pressures make it difficult to rebuild the squad in Amorim's image, leaving the board in a dilemma. To make matters worse, Amorim himself has admitted he would step down if support dries up. With mounting pressure and no quick fixes in sight, United face a big decision. Should Ruben Amorim really be sacked this early?